Hey, it's Cal Worthington and my dog Spot. Actually, this is Mike from GreenGlides, and that's Hula. You've probably seen her around. I wanted to show you just some of the cool new things we got going on here at GreenGlides Central. You've all seen these online here. You can see the bend. These are the extender bender shear kits for the AW29. Boy, you can really see it right there. This puts a shear angle, puts the spray right behind the glide or vacuum orifice on those wands. It greatly improves the performance. I love this wand now. I used to not stand it. Now I use it every chance I get because it's got the perfect head weight and two jets. Creates just a beautiful pattern on the carpet. No streaking, no clashing. And our glides for that are just tremendous. This Chem Quad Jet, probably our second best-selling glide. Probably the second most popular wand out there. The old clunker, what the hell, I think it's 12 pounds or something. We realized recently there are two versions of that. About the last 2,500 of those wands changed dramatically. And we're now marking them with an A alternate, and it's a much wider throat. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's much wider up in this area. So you try and stick that wider area in the original narrow glide, and it just kind of pops it out. Here's our Sapphire 14s. I just got 50 more of these in today. They are selling like crazy. People love this wand. So light. Easily the best suction that any wand made. And look at this hybrid. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the machining on this. You will not do this on a bandsaw, a pocket knife, or whatever these other glide maker wannabes are trying to do. That little notch in there, all this stuff, all these little cuts are so important. Just got these in today. I bet you nobody can guess what this is, but that is a Steamway 12-inch. Look at the fitting on that. Isn't that beautiful workmanship? So we're not doing the bridges on these because it's a much narrower opening. This is the bridge, what I call it. And we are switching, actually, our Westpac low profiles, the titanium 12 and 14s. We're going to start doing this with those as well. You notice the theme here? This is like the original 1.25 inch. We're getting skinnier and skinnier. What does that do? That gets you closer to the wall. It's fantastic. Pretend this laptop's the wall. You're going to get that much closer in. Less spraying and finagling to get in there. Love it. Same level of meat right here, so you get the same longevity, but everything else is better. So this is a, what do we got here? This is a PMF Mach 12. Same thing going on. What the hell am I talking about? This is the hybrid version of the Steamway. That's a PMF Mach 12. Sorry about that. We've been doing that very much like the Sapphire. Nearly identical. Just the ends are a little different to facilitate the different wing style. And talk about beautiful hybrids. Look at that pattern. You won't see anybody else pulling out with the little chamfering here, much like a water claw. Fantastic performer here. Beautiful. This is the Hydra 12-inch. They're not called Hydra hose anymore. I believe PMF, I forget what they call it. No, it's on the website, but look how beautiful that is. I don't know if I'm the only one who can appreciate that, but isn't that gorgeous? All right, hold on. Okay, here's that Westpac low profile I was talking about. See the difference in the thickness of the wall there? We're going to eliminate these, and we can't go any thicker with those walls. There's just not room. So we're going to go with the plug-only style, and that'll be easier to get those to contour inside the dwell or the vacuum opening. A lot easier for you guys to install. While we're on the subject of best sellers, the Hydra Master Evolution, probably thanks to Tim Yeater, my good buddy. These things are, I can't keep them in stock, especially the hybrids. The super popular one, people love them. I love them because they're so easy to install. And the brush glides for that are a huge hit. I have restoration companies just buying these by the bucketful. And then thanks to our good buddy Chip, all of a sudden the Butler glides are selling like crazy now. Check out that weird angle, huh? That's just the way Butlers are, but getting very, very popular. Hybrids and slots mostly. My dog Spot just doesn't care. All right, here's the brush glide for the Sapphire Titanium. And I'm already calling this the old style. You see how thin these walls are? We just cut the new ones. They are in line waiting to be tufted. And they will have this much thicker plug. You can see they will still be this thick. We need that much space to get the brush on there. But you're going to be able to pop them off and on by hand, easily, blindfolded. You saw the video last week. Super easy to change these out. You're going to be able to go from carpet to hard surface in a nanosecond. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the AW29. Somebody was showing off their cheapo glide that they bought on Amazon. And hold on, let me show you that thing. I got one of those here. Give me a second. Okay, it was hiding in my bucket of beta junkers. So let's look at the difference here. I actually, I did the trimming on here to be able to test it. I beveled or routed out the bridges so it wouldn't leave marks. You can see the difference in the width. For some reason it's considerably shorter. And I hate to say it, but it actually came used. It was chewed up from the tack strip and then had a bunch of flaws, and I don't know, man. It's certainly worth $50. I won't take that away from it. But structurally, you can see the weird shine to it. It's worth $50. Put it that way. So here's our classic design, the traditional standard width, and this is the new wide fit, which if you look close, you can see considerably wider. Well, I say considerably, it's really only about a millimeter, but that makes all the difference in the world. When you try and stick the wand that fits into this, you splay it open and it stresses the bridges. So the way you want to measure that is with a stack of quarters up against the opening or the mouth of the wand. If it's over 9/4 thick, you get the wide fit. 9/4 are under the narrow fit. Or you get a set of digital calipers and you actually measure. It's going to be a little over 16, a little over 17 millimeters. So just a little bit more in our goal to prove our fanaticism about perfect glides. And then same thing going on, as I mentioned earlier, with our quad jets, but these are a little easier to measure, much easier. Get 3 dimes, pinch them together, put them in the vacuum orifice of the wand. If it fits 2 dimes, it's the standard. If it's 3 dimes, it's the new alternate fit. Easy peasy. All right, did all that in 8 minutes. Thanks a lot for hanging in there with me. We're going to go put Spot to bed. And lots more cool stuff coming up. And keep an eye on GreenGlides.com, our Facebook page, all my Facebook pages, Mikey's board, and we'll keep bringing you the good stuff. All right, good night, everybody.